What's up, DramaLoop fam? Get ready for a whirlwind of must-see TV and massive streaming news. First up, we're diving deep into Jason Bateman's chilling role in The Outsider, a Stephen King thriller you absolutely cannot miss. Next, HBO Max is making a huge play in Asia, expanding its reach to 14 new markets with tons of new content on the way. Then, we're counting down 3 absolute classic HBO Max movies that are scoring over 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. Prepare for some serious nostalgia and critical acclaim. And finally, get ready to scream because a new A24 horror flick, Bring Her Back, from the creators of Talk to Me, is officially getting its HBO Max premiere date. You gotta stay locked right here for all the details. Don't miss a second, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. The Outsider, a supernatural thriller you can't afford to miss. Prepare yourself for a deep dive into one of the most unsettling Stephen King adaptations to ever hit the screen, HBO Max's The Outsider. This series, starring Jason Bateman and Ben Mendelsohn, might have flown under your radar, but it's a masterclass in suspense and supernatural horror that deserves your immediate attention. It all begins with the brutal murder of an 11-year-old boy in Cherokee City, Georgia. Detective Ralph Anderson, played by Ben Mendelsohn, quickly identifies and arrests Terry Maitland, a beloved Little League coach, based on overwhelming evidence. However, the case takes a sharp, terrifying turn when irrefutable proof emerges that Maitland was in another city entirely at the time of the murder. This impossible contradiction throws the investigation into chaos, forcing Detective Anderson to team up with the eccentric private investigator Holly Gibney, portrayed by Cynthia Erivo. Together, they must unravel a mystery that goes beyond the realm of human comprehension, delving into strange and unsettling phenomena. What makes The Outsider so compelling is its ability to create an atmosphere of constant unease. Even with the central mystery providing a strong narrative drive, the series masterfully weaves in the ripple effects of grief and devastation on a tight-knit community. The show doesn't shy away from darkness, featuring moments of gore and a pervasive sense of dread as the community fears for the safety of more children. This emotional weight, combined with the characters' own complex backstories, makes for a truly heavy, yet utterly captivating viewing experience. Despite its critical acclaim, with a near-perfect 91% score on Rotten Tomatoes, and its powerful performances, particularly from Cynthia Erivo, The Outsider was tragically canceled after just 1 season. However, the season finale offers a satisfying, albeit open-ended, conclusion that leaves viewers pondering the chilling implications. Jason Bateman not only delivers a standout performance as the accused coach, but also steps behind the camera, directing episodes with remarkable skill, proving his immense range beyond comedy. The public reaction has been largely positive, with critics praising its slow-burn tension and outstanding acting. Fans often cite it as a prime example of how to adapt Stephen King's complex narratives for the screen, lamenting its premature end. If you're searching for a dark, thought-provoking thriller that will stay with you long after the credits roll, The Outsider is an absolute must-watch, especially if you're looking for something to fill the void after the anticipated Netflix release of Black Rabbit. Don't go anywhere, because our next story involves a massive global expansion that could change the streaming game forever. And get ready, because we're heading to Asia next. HBO Max's ambitious Asian expansion and the return of Stephen King's IT universe. Get ready for a seismic shift in the global streaming landscape as Warner Bros. Discovery announces a major expansion of HBO Max into 14 new Asia-Pacific markets on October 15th. This strategic move significantly broadens the platform's reach, consolidating powerhouse brands like HBO, Warner Bros., DC, Cartoon Network, and Discovery Plus content under one roof for a vast new audience. This isn't just about adding more countries. It's about delivering a premium content library that includes global sensations like Harry Potter, House of the Dragon, and The Last of Us, alongside beloved reality series and animation. The expansion is timed perfectly with the highly anticipated debut of IT, Welcome to Derry, an HBO original drama series that delves deeper into Stephen King's terrifying universe. Developed by Andy and Barbara Muschietti, This new series promises to expand on the lore of the iconic IT films, featuring a star-studded cast, including Bill Skarsgård reprising his chilling role. The rollout will feature a revamped HBO Max interface, offering enhanced personalization tools like multiple profiles, watchlist saving, and offline downloads for a seamless viewing experience. This move is a clear signal of Warner Bros. Discovery's intent to capture a larger share of the competitive international streaming market, where exclusive content and regional accessibility are paramount. With a presence in over 100 markets by the end of the year, and further launches planned for major territories like Germany, Italy, and the UK in 2026, HBO Max is positioning itself for significant global growth. Analysts and industry watchers are closely monitoring this expansion, seeing it as a critical step in Warner Bros. Discovery's direct-to-consumer strategy. The success of this rollout will be a key indicator of the company's ability to compete against established players and attract subscribers in diverse international markets. The synergy between major content releases like The Penguin and the expansion into new territories is expected to drive subscriber growth and solidify HBO Max's position as a global entertainment powerhouse. But the epic content doesn't stop there. We're about to revisit some cinematic masterpieces that are still scoring perfect marks decades later. Get ready for a trip down memory lane with some of the highest-rated films on HBO Max. 3 HBO Max classics score 90% plus on Rotten Tomatoes this September. September is a fantastic month for film buffs on HBO Max, as we celebrate anniversaries of cinematic masterpieces that continue to hold up with audiences and critics alike. 3 films, in particular, are shining with Rotten Tomatoes scores of 90% or higher, proving that great storytelling never goes out of style. First up is the 50th anniversary celebration of Sidney Lumet's Dog Day Afternoon, starring Al Pacino. This gripping crime drama, loosely based on a true story, follows Sonny Wurtzik, a man driven to rob a bank for desperate reasons. When the heist goes wrong, Sonny and his accomplice find themselves in a tense hostage situation. The film masterfully explores Sonny's motivations and the escalating drama, showcasing Pacino's incredible talent and Lumet's sharp direction. Its 96% rating on Rotten Tomatoes is a testament to its enduring power and iconic status in film history. Next, we honor the 35th anniversary of Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas. Featuring a legendary performance from the late Ray Liotta as Henry Hill, alongside Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci, this film is widely regarded as one of the greatest crime dramas ever made. Scorsese's visceral portrayal of a mobster's rise and fall redefined the genre and influenced countless films, including The Sopranos. Despite its nearly 3-hour runtime, the film's electrifying pace and compelling narrative make it an unforgettable viewing experience, earning a remarkable 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. Rounding out our list is Stephen King's chilling thriller, Misery, directed by Rob Reiner. Kathy Bates delivers an Oscar-winning performance as Annie Wilkes, a dangerously obsessed superfan who holds her favorite author, Paul Sheldon, James Caan, captive after a car accident. When Annie discovers Paul plans to kill off her beloved character, Misery, she descends into a terrifying rage, forcing him to write a new ending while brutally punishing his attempts to escape. The film's psychological terror and Bates's unforgettable portrayal cement its status as a horror classic, boasting a 91% Rotten Tomatoes score. These films have garnered immense praise from critics and audiences alike, with fans frequently discussing their impact on cinema and the unforgettable performances. The enduring popularity of Dog Day Afternoon, Goodfellas, and Misery highlights the quality of content available on HBO Max, offering timeless entertainment for new generations to discover. And if you thought things couldn't get any scarier, think again. We've got a brand new horror flick hitting your screens soon that you won't want to miss. Get ready for the latest from the creators of Talk to Me. A24's Bring Her Back, set for HBO Max premiere after theatrical run. Prepare for your next horror obsession as A24's chilling new film, Bring Her Back, is officially slated for an HBO Max premiere on Friday, October 3rd. From the visionary twin directors Danny and Michael Philippou, the minds behind the breakout hit, Talk to Me. This latest offering promises to deliver another dose of intense, unsettling scares. Bring Her Back follows a brother and sister who stumble upon a terrifying ritual within the secluded home of their new foster mother. The film expands on the Philippou brothers' knack for crafting visceral and psychologically disturbing narratives, building on the immense success of their 2023 debut. Following its theatrical release on May 30th and a digital release on July 1st, the film garnered significant attention and a worldwide box office total of $39.1 million against a $17 million budget. The anticipation for Bring Her Back is amplified by the massive success of Talk to Me, which earned over $91 million globally on a modest $4.2 million budget. Directors Danny and Michael Philippou have openly discussed the pressure and anxiety that came with following up their hit debut, but they channeled that energy into creating another gripping horror experience. The film's arrival on HBO Max, with a subsequent airing on HBO Linear on October 4th, marks a significant distribution milestone, making it accessible to a massive streaming audience. Audiences and critics have been buzzing about the Philippou brothers' unique brand of horror, praising their ability to blend supernatural elements with deeply human fears. The success of Talk to Me has set high expectations, and Bring Her Back is poised to deliver another memorable and terrifying cinematic event. Fans are eager to see how this new ritualistic horror unfolds, and whether it can capture the same magic that made their previous film a global phenomenon. That's all the chilling news and massive streaming updates for today, but stick around for a super fast recap. We're hitting the highlights one last time before you go. And that's a wrap on today's DramaLoop. We dove into the haunting Stephen King thriller, The Outsider, celebrated HBO Max's massive expansion into Asia, revisited 3 classic 90% plus rated HBO Max movies, and prepped you for the terrifying new A24 horror flick, Bring Her Back. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe to DramaLoop for all your entertainment news, ring that notification bell so you never miss an update, and let us know in the comments which story you're most excited about. Follow us on all social platforms for even more exclusive content.